Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're amazing. In this special occasion, I would like to explain my PowerPoint about intercultural communication by me, Nur Intan Putri Ayuni, Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris kelas K1, Nomor induk mahasiswa 235.001, Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Fakultas Ilmu Keguruan dan Pendidikan, Universitas Maritim Raja Ali Haji. Okay, now I would like to explain about A. Barriers to intercultural communication. 1. Attitude. Sample case. A. Globalization means that there is now one business culture everywhere in the world. The comments, people do share certain beliefs and values, especially business people. B. When in Indonesia, do as the Indonesians do. This is commonly used phrase and is useful in that it stresses the importance or considering the culture of the host. C. If they want to do business with me, then they will have to adapt to my culture. This is an ethnocentric approach and is unlikely to success in business or other. Okay guys, now I would like to explain about 2. Perception. The fact that people perceive the same thing in different ways is particularly important in intercultural communication. And the way we perceive is culturally determined, and the general lack of awarenesses of this is another barrier to intercultural communication. Next, 3. Stereotype. A stereotype is a fixed idea or image that many people have a particular type of person, thing, or event, but sometimes it is not true in reality. Next, about 4. Interpretation. Goody Counts in Gibson 2000 suggests 3 ways of checking our interpretation of other people's behavior. The first, perception checking. The aim of perception checking is to ensure that our interpretation of the other person's behavior is what B or C meant it to be. The second, listening effectively. Listening effectively, it is important to distinguish between hearing or the physical process and listening, which involves much more attention and includes absorbing new information, checking it with what you already know, categorizing it, selecting ideas, and predicting what is coming next. 3. Giving feedback. This is the verbal or non-verbal response to other. The ways feedback is given vary widely across cultures, but it's often useful to follow the following guidelines. 1. Be specific. 2. Separate the feedback from the person. 3. Present the problem as a mutual one. Okay, next about 5. Cultural shock. Cultural shock is precipitated by the anxiety that results from losing all our familiar signs and symbols of social intercourse. These signs or cues include the 1,001 ways in which we orient ourselves to the situations of daily life. 6. Nonverbal behavior. While language is primary means of communication, nonverbal behavior also communicates. Nonverbal patterns include gesture, facial expression, eye contact, body movement, touching, and the use of space and time. Okay guys, now I would like to explain about B. Cultural learning. The process of cultural learning can be helped along by experience, reflection, and training. Intercultural training not only provides information, but also develops skills and encourages attitudes to enable people to progress along the cultural learning curve. Okay guys, now I would like to explain about C. Dealing with difference. Based on a research, Marx in Gibson 2000 enlists in order of priority what personnel manager in German companies look for in the international manager. 1. Social competence. 2. Openness to other ways of thinking. 3. Cultural adaptation. 4. Professional excellence. 5. Language skill. 6. Flexibility. 7. Ability to manage or work in a team. 8. Adaptability of the family. 9. Patience. 10. Sensitivity. Note that on the list, professional excellence doesn't come at the top of the list. Now, about D. Improving intercultural communication. The basic requirements for intercultural competence are 1. Break the assumption. Assumptions are beliefs rather than objective truth and are usually influenced by a number of subjective factors. 2. Empathize. In order to come to appreciate and understand people from different cultures, empathy is vital. Through putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you come to see or appreciate their point of view. 3. Involving others in tasks or decisions making empowers and building strong relationships. 4. Discourage herd mentality. Herd mentality refers to a closed and one-dimensional approach. And the last, avoid insensitive behavior. People can and do behave in culturally insensitive ways. By attacking someone's person, you attacking their culture and therefore their dignity. This can only be divisive. Okay guys, that's all my presentation about intercultural communication. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.